Hey, good morning everybody. This is Organic Dairyman and today is Monday, October 29th. And how is everybody today? I'm doing fine. It's morning right now. Yeah, we're just getting ready to start morning chores here, and yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Here this morning. And as you can see, all the leaves are kind of off the trees. And all the beautiful fall colors are they're gone. So yeah, anyways, yeah, we're gonna today we're gonna probably just keep working on getting stuff ready for combine and corn. And yeah, a little bit chilly out this morning, not too bad, but yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like around here this morning. I don't know if the sun is if it's gonna come out at all today or not. So, but we're gonna keep working at getting things ready for corn. I still got to work at the combine yet. Obviously, as you know, I didn't put out a video yesterday, but on Sunday. So I just kind of took the day off and rested a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, so we're gonna keep working on getting things ready for corn. It's just always a process, it seems like, but yeah, so anyways, I gotta get to milking cows, and I'll check back with you guys later in the day. One of the things here we gotta do before we start milking is just come up here in the dry cow lot or dry cow shed. We got some bred heifers that are really close to calving, and so we gotta check and make sure that nobody had a calf. That's a heifer that's getting close. Where is the other one? Oh, there she is. I guess she's down there in the hay feeder. And she isn't, but yeah, they're bagging up pretty good. So that heifer isn't real close, but that's another job we need to do up here today too, I think, is get a straw bale. We need to bed these guys. And we need to clean up some manure here, but the skid loader, we have to share a skid loader with a cousin, so we don't always, we have to go back and forth all the time with it. So when we get the skid loader back, we'll clean up some manure up here. But yeah, it's nobody calves, so I guess we don't got to worry about doing that job, getting a fresh heifer in and milking it. But yeah, if you hear some calves in there, we weaned some calves, so they're missing their milk in there, so that's why they're bellowing up a storm. But anyways, I gotta get started milking here, so get back with you later. Okay guys, I'm out here by the egg bank here, and I've been kind of putting this off. I always do this for so many days, and it needs to be done, but I need to get this haylage cleaned up on here and get this cleaned up over here and cut some plastic. It's kind of one of these jobs that I just dread doing. So I put it off as long as I can, and I don't like wasting feed. If I don't scoop that stuff up, it's going to get all thrown away and wasted. So yeah, so that's one of the things I got to do here yet. Obviously we're all done with the milking chores, so I mean, I'm just getting ready to load the feed wagon. And but before I do that, I gotta grab the shovel over there and start scooping up this stuff and get some of this plastic out of here. Otherwise it just don't like to waste good feed that we spent money on putting up. So I gotta do it, whether I like it or not. It has to get done, so I guess. Okay, I finally got it all cleaned up. I don't know how actually long it took in real time to do it, but I was here a little bit, so, but yeah, it's all cleaned up. Until next time, until I gotta do it again. But yeah, we just take the plastic and we'll just plastic over there, just take and throw that in the garbage, get rid of it. And but yeah, so it's all cleaned up. Until next time, it's just a job that I absolutely dread to do. That's why I don't do it very often. I should probably do it more often, then it wouldn't be such a big job at one time. But like I say, I dread doing the job. So anyway, I gotta get back to the rest of the feeding chores, and that's what's going on around here today. Okay, we're all done with the feeding chores, and anyways, I got the air tank loaded up here in the loader bucket. I'm gonna take that out there and get the work on the combine and get the use that to get the wires out of the combine thing in the concave in there. And yeah, and the reason why we don't, I mean, it would be nice to bring the combine up here in the yard, but it's got the head on there, the corn head, and part of the reason is we cannot get it up here in the yard with the corn head on here is because right over there, right there, it's too narrow at that point, and we just cannot fit it up here with the corn head on. So we don't have an air compressor that works out in the other shed, so I need to bring that air tank, that old propane tank, works nice, it's a bigger auxiliary tank, to just run the impact wrench, because I can't use the, we have an electric impact, but it's it won't fit in there, so the air impact is more compact. But yeah, you cannot fit the head between here and the calf bar and that post. Someday we need to redo that there, and we need to get rid of these wire corn cribs out of here. And I need to cut some trees down over here so someday we can fit up here in the yard. Or the other option is to put up a shop, and someday we want to take out all these trees here, move a bunch of them out of here, and we want to put a shop up right down in here someday when someday, maybe when money grows on trees, we'll do that. Or if I win the lottery. But I can't win the lottery if you never buy a ticket either, so that doesn't help anything. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that trees that got to come out there. But yeah, so yeah, so that's what we'll do. We're going to work in the combine right now and get that job done. But let me tell you, it's not always doing these little jobs. They're not the most glamorous jobs to do, and you know, I apologize if you guys find this boring. But it's all the little tiny jobs that you got to do to get to the big jobs, to get, you know, get to the combine, to get out in the field and get combining, you know, and that's part of the process. It's just, I hate doing these little jobs, but they have to be done, and I'm just showing you guys what I'm just showing you what all goes into a project, a job around here. It's not all peaches and cream, you know. It's just, you know, you go on some farming YouTube channels and you get the impression that, you know, it's just they're out in the field working, combining, and you don't see all the little stuff in between. You know, on my channel, I'm trying to show you all the little things, you know, that make up my day and any given day, and that's what it is. But Anyways, I'm gonna quit yakking here, quit boring you guys to death, and I am gonna get working on the combine. Yes, so I better get to it. Now for the other side. Gotta get this side out here, and then I'll be all done. Oh, that bean dust is terrible. Okay, just so if anybody that has not seen this yet, this is what it looks like in here when the small wires are out. Obviously these are the big wires here, but yeah, this is how it is, how you do it when you have it set for corn. I think I got all the small wires removed now, and I'll open up the concave all the way, and it will be ready to go. So yeah, I gotta keep going here. I gotta put this thing back on here, and then get some other things done here. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that, just so in case anybody hasn't seen it, that's what it looks like when it is set for corn. Okay, I got the modules put back into this side, and now I am going to take the straw chopper belts, switch it over to the low side. We got the belt, loosen up. That's not exactly how you're supposed to do it, but it works. But yeah, so you got to pop this off. Let me set you guys here, and I think you can see somewhat. Yeah. And there we go. And it should slide. It should just hopefully slide off. Yep. That's because I put anti-seize on it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I don't know why they did this here like this, but I can't get it off because this is hitting right up against here. So I gotta loosen that up. Oh crap! I forgot about that. Well, I'll get back with you here when I get this thing switched around. Okay, I got this switched around here, so now it is on the low side. Yeah, I know it seems kind of weird that, you know, you think, well, if you put it on the big side it would spin faster. No, the more you pull the belt away from the center, the further away you get it, the slower it's going to go. And obviously I know that too, because over here there is a diagram here that shows you how it needs to go. The low speed, the high speed. The low speed shows the bigger sprocket, high speed, because you're going from a bigger sprocket to a bigger pulley, it's going to slow it down. When you go from to a smaller, the closer you get to the center of the shaft, the faster it will spin. So yeah, and it is lined up just like that. So yeah, so I just gotta put that back on, and yeah, I don't know what else do I gotta do to this. Oh yeah, I gotta set the sieves in there, or yeah, I gotta open up the sieves all the way and then close the chaffer down. I know what, like it says in the book, to like, and maybe it says like 3/8 of a gap or 5/8. The best thing to do is to get like a 3/8 bolt or a 5/8 inch bolt, diameter, and just use that as your gauge to set in there. I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm going to finish up this job here and then I'll get back with you. Okay guys, I'm in here in the back of the combine now, and I'm going to set the sieves here. And like I say, the best way to do it is with a, if you've got, I don't know whether you can see this here, this is a 5/8 bolt. This is all I could find out here, and this is a 3/8 bolt. And what you do is you take, like I say, if it's, you take that, run that in there, whatever the book says for gap. So obviously what we're going to do here in this situation is we are going to open up underneath here. It's underneath here further. Let's see here. Okay, so underneath here is this here. This is the sieve. So we are going to take and we're going to open up the sieve all the way for corn. So it is open up all the way. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is open all the way. So basically what we're going to do here, now this is basically, this is the chaffer on the top. The bottom is the sieve. The one that I just opened up all the way is the sieve. This is the chaffer. So best thing to do is like your cobs. If you figure what's the smallest piece of cob that's going to come through here, is it going to be like this size? And most of the time you're just going to have to do it out in the field. You're going to have to gauge, do a field check and see. And you're probably going to have to adjust your fan speed accordingly too. Obviously you don't want to be blowing kernels out, but you don't want a cob in there either. You want to do a good job of cleaning. And obviously the whole purpose here is to run the least amount of grain back to the return auger. That's kind of what the focus is here. So I am going to, like, this is the very first one here. This is the handle here. So I'm going to kind of adjust that. Obviously, that's about right. It's, you know, it's a little bit more than 3/8, but it's not, it's in between. I mean, you know, 5/8 doesn't quite fit in between there, so I think that's where we're going to leave it there. And then obviously we got to adjust this section, and there's another adjustment here. Oh, way back there. That's got to get adjusted too. That's about good for that. And then there's another one here for this. Oh. Let's check it here with the bolt. It's 3/8. There's more of a gap there. You might have to close this one down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close that one down a little bit. But you kind of got to gauge it by what you're going on out in the field, under the field conditions. You know, you don't want it closed down too much, so you run corn clear out the back. Yeah, that one. Most of them are set so that this doesn't go in, the 5/8 bolt doesn't go in. So it's kind of between 3/8 and 5/8 is where it's set. And you do not want like I say, you don't want the cobs going through. If you start getting a lot of cobs in there, you know, make a field adjustment, close it down. I think those back ones are open too much. It's hard to gauge that. Some of them are bent a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell there. But like I say, yeah, it's pretty much the best way is just to use a set of bolts to gauge the gap. And two, one of the things, I know I've probably mentioned this before, and don't be afraid to go and open up your concave all the way, because especially if you got a New Holland, one of the things, like to say, the New Holland has that, I don't know like what the newer John Deere's have, but it's got this straw beater thing in the back with a grate. So any of the cobs that do not get shelled out here they are going to they're going to go through this thing here, this straw or this grate back here, and they will get shelled out. The kernels will get this grate. It is adjustable. You can adjust it up a little bit too if you need to. But like I say, if there's any kernels left on the cobs, they will get shelled out back here, and they'll fall down through there and go into the, you know, they might go into the return auger, but it ain't gonna be much. And that's kind of the main goal there, is to try and do that. So yeah, so so we turn this around. So I hope that kind of helps everybody here. So but yeah, obviously we'll do a fuel adjustment to make sure. We'll get out behind the combine and check and see how many kernels are on the ground, if there's any. But you kind of got to watch in your grain tank. There's a lot of cobs still coming in there. Then, you know, I guess if you're feeding it to cattle, it ain't such a big deal if you got cobs in there, but if you're gonna sell it, yeah, you don't want cobs because you get dockage. So, but obviously two cracked kernels give you dockage. But yeah, so that's how we set the sieves on for corn, anyways. So, anyways, I got some more adjustments to do up in the front. I've got to set the stone rejection roll up, and I gotta adjust the feeder house drum, the feeder house chain up, drum thing up. So, and I will get back with you. Okay, everyone, we're actually all done for the day. We're all done with chores and evening milking and everything. And so, yeah, I didn't get everything done on the combine. I still got like a few things to do yet. Everything is all set on the combine, basically. I have like the what was I gonna say? But yeah, all that's left is basically set the rotor speed and the fan speed, and then I gotta set that feeder house speed yet on there. I need my brother to help me do that. But other than that, it's just those three things are to do. Otherwise, everything else is set. So I just got to do a little more greasing on it. I want to try to change the engine oil on it, and I got to bring it up here in the yard and blow the radiator out, blow the dust off the engine and stuff like that. So there isn't too much left to actually do on it, but yeah, like I said, just do a little more greasing on it, and then oh yeah, I got to go through the corn head yet. I got to grease that up. So there isn't much left. So I don't know, tomorrow I'll probably finish that up, and I don't know when we're gonna get started. You know, maybe possibility on Thursday we'll start combining corn. It's just taking time. We still got to get the bin cleaned out yet. I know my brother, he's gonna finish working a bean stubble field that he got started on here today. He's got to do that yet too. So it might be Thursday when we get started combining corn. I know they're talking maybe a chance of some light rain or snow maybe this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see what the weather does. But I just want to get done with everything and get it all put away in the bin. And oh yeah, the other thing too is I gotta do that wiring job with that burner unit yet too. But so yes, it's hard to believe. Just what is it? Yeah, 2 more days of October left. But yeah, so I guess that's all I've got. It was a long day. We got something done, so something accomplished today, so that made me feel good. At least to get something going. But yeah, so I know, I guess that's all I've got. So we'll see what happens in the morning or tomorrow, and like I say, things always change on a dairy farm. It's never, you'll plan something and something else happens, unless there's a heifer that calves in the morning. I don't know, but you know, I gotta get to bed. I'm kind of tired, and tomorrow's another day, and just keep plugging away. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, then drop it down in the comment section below. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. Go back and feel free to go and check out all my other videos. I have some playlists on there, so for some of the videos, so you can conveniently see some of the things that I've done over the summer and the spring and stuff. So I need to do some more playlists, but yeah, so I'm starting to sprinkle out a little bit. So anyways, that's all I've got for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks to everybody for watching, and thanks to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and yeah, so that's all I've got. So I will catch you later.